Hey guys, today's video is going to be on Teeter Tot, my Audi TT project car. That guy, that's a Teeter Tot. I'm very strange if you're new to my channel. I can't help it. Anyway, we're gonna be working on the TT today, and to get you guys caught up on this project, if you're new to my channel or you just missed a few videos, there's a link up above, and I'm gonna make a playlist on the TT by the time you're watching this, so there'll be a playlist on this car of the past videos. So for the rest of you, today is going to be the Paintless Dent repair, or PDR, on the car. In the last video you guys saw, I just did a kind of like a quick little detail on the exterior of the TT. To get ready for Paintless Dent repair and then vinyl wrap. And what I'm getting done is, if you look on the car, I have just like small dings and dents all over the car. There's this one right here. There's one down here on the side skirt. Well, there's a pretty good size one right here. So before I get it vinyl wrapped, I want to make sure that I have all the dings and dents pulled out of the car, because it'll just like crap having a dent behind fresh vinyl. And then moving on down over here to the door, it's got really weird dents because there's no paint damage. I'm wondering what the previous owner hit or what hit it. It's Andy, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So Andy is going to let me film him working on the TT today, and I'm gonna just kind of show you guys what exactly he's doing, and he's gonna explain a little bit of the process as he does the Paintless Dent repair on the TT. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to get this done.
And European vehicles are thick. So I didn't want to send one of my employees out because it's an Audi TT. In essence, on those bigger buckle that was right up through here, I started with the rubber tip so that I can just mush it in a little bit. And then I switch over to my nylon rod because it's more exact and it's a bit stiffer, so it gets more of an impact. When I'm working the dent up, I like to work it in reverse. So use the rubber tip to just sort of mush it back to its original shape a little bit easier. Okay. And finish it up with a metal tip so I can be more exact in the pushes. This one has a little, the fender actually wraps back around on it, so I have to be able to kind of
get around that lip.
And get around that lip to get down there.
Watching it right here, well, you can kind of see it because I can see the LED light across it, and it's really neat because you can see the ripples starting to disappear. It's like ironing a piece of tin foil.
That's a great description. I've used that description before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when it buckled outward, the inner structure of the metal, that little flange, actually bent the wrong direction. It's not really possible to hook onto that and get that to come back nicely because I can't see it when I'm working on it. So that's what's causing the kink to be there.
I'm gonna take off the side skirt now while he does the other side of the car. That way I can pull the side skirt off and there's a dent in the center of it that he'll be able to knock out from the back side once the side skirt's off the car. So the thing about the side skirt with it being off the car, it's an extremely awkward panel. It's kind of heavy and long and flopping around, so he has it braced on a piece of wood right now to try to make it easier to work with. Panel seriously looks like bacon. Oh, bacon sounds so good. So are you just working out the outer edge of the dent now where it was?
The way this car was built and designed, it's like a bubble. Everything's curved and it's all curved outward. So anytime there's an impact in, the surrounding area actually comes out. So as I work up the center and bring the dent back up, I have to tap down the outer area to sort of push the strength back into the center.
It's like a crater.
Yes, so I work it up like that, and then I tap down on the outside, and that's what levels it out.
Ah. This one right here, he can't access the back side of the dent because there's inner structure. Right here, there's an inner part of the panel that prevents him from getting behind it. Oh, that's a bummer.
So this tool has a throw that's too long.
Bucket of rods. So is that the amount of leverage it will provide for kind of like a fulcrum almost?
Absolutely, fulcrum. Not too many people know what that means.
So he's now on the driver's side of the car, just knocked out the few dents that were on the passenger side, and he's taking care of that massive dent I had on the driver's door.
Crease was up here.
Yeah.
But it impacted this whole edge. You see the buckle?
Yep.
Right there? So I'm working up the area above that, so when I tap this buckle down, the metal will have some place to move back into. I just came in and just went tapping straight on that. All the low area above it would just sink in even deeper.
He's gonna be using this tool now called a hot box, right? T-hot box.
It uses heat, vibration, and magnetism to pull it up from the outside. And once it's all up, I can tap down the surrounding area. If I do it quickly enough, the center will hold its shape before it falls back in like it did there.
Right.
So it's roughly half the size as it was when I started.
So what he's doing now is there's some dents on the driver's side rear quarter panel behind the driver's side door that were inward after where the dents in the door flowed back onto that quarter panel. And because you can't really access it from behind, what he's doing is he's using these little darts that are hot glued to the panel and then a slide hammer, and he pulls the dent outward. And that way he can like do his magic and get it nice and flat. Kind of like what they do body work with rivets.
Exactly.
And you weld the rivet to a panel and you pop it out, but with hot glue. He's on to the last one on the hood right now, and it's kind of difficult because there's some bracing, like structural bracing behind the hood panel, so he has to kind of fish to get to it.
That's where the dent is on the outside.
That's so crazy that you can actually get to it. And this thing would be at a body shop for a day or two if I had to do all this stuff and then have to repaint it. He's all done, and the car looks a lot better. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And you can see, it's a lot better than it was. Not 100%, but it's better than it was. And I think once it's vinyl wrapped, especially if I use like a matted or satin vinyl finish, I think the remaining dents that are there will be like completely hidden. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. And yeah, I did order new side markers. I got some new ones coming. Everything up here is completely gone. The front fender came out perfect. No more dents on the front fender. Really happy how that came out. Same up here on the hood. I had a big one on the hood. That one's gone. And if I ever decide I want to paint this car, well, now there's a lot less body work that'll need to be done because all the metal work is pretty much taken care of. It's not 100% because some of the dents were so bad, but overall I'd say it's like 90% better, and some of the smaller dents are completely gone. Oh yeah, I'm doing a collab with Dave of the Junkyard. He's here from a junkyard.
Colorado.
We might go to a junkyard. Actually, we are at the junkyard now. Ha, magic. We just came here to kind of look around, and there's a WRX. There's literally nothing left to this thing at all. I'm gonna see if there's anything I can use for the MR2 or the TT here, even though they don't have an MR2 or a TT. But I don't know, I felt it was kind of made sense. I have Junkyard Dave here, so we're gonna go to a junkyard. What was a non-turbo's a 12A, right? Or is it?
It's still 13B.
Oh, it is 13B? I just found a second bug-eye WRX here. Poor thing. I wonder if the engine's still in it.
The airbags didn't even go off.
Really? Seats are still in it?
The seats are nice.
Oh no, engine's gone. I'm really shocked that there's two of these things in the junkyard. I mean, this is a really bad wreck, but dude, that's so crazy. No way. That's so crazy, a little 500. Man, that was a really bad accident. Scary. There's a lot of surprising cars here that I didn't think I would see. Is it a T6 or T5? There's a couple of Volkswagen Beetles out here I'm just kind of keeping an eye on because some of the parts might interchange with the TT. So like this green one. Oh wow, no way. This is really new. Has AMG wheels on it. 4 good AMG wheels if anyone wants them. Am I weird for liking walking around in a junkyard? I don't know why, it's weird because at one point in time all these cars were new. They were somebody's baby. And now they're dead. I can't believe this. We were just about to leave because I couldn't find anything. And sitting right here in the middle of the parking lot is a TT. Does it have any of the plastic? Oh, it's got a good taillight. It literally just got here just now and it won't be available to get parts off of for another week because they gotta drain all the fluids and stuff out of it. So it sucks because I want the taillights off of it. I need engine plastic if it has any. I need a couple pieces for the interior trim. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little behind the scenes video of the paintless dent repair. I figured you guys would really like that because it's really interesting to me to see PDR being done, and it was pretty cool that he kind of showed like how it's done. So yeah, anyway, I will see you guys soon with another video. Bye. There's a jet flying by.